What is going on, guys? This is Versus All Gaming with my review of Gatchaman episode 4. And this episode starts off with a continuation of last week's episode where that huge accident happened in the mountain region, and that little rail line it was going to collapse with those people still in those cars. But luckily, thanks to Ryu and his power, he had those crowds go there and rescue everybody. But of course, it wasn't just a crowd, but there was some real life people there as well that made that rescue possible. Now I gotta say, I thought Ryu might be a bad guy, but he seemed to be pretty good, even though he does have some connection with that red hair alien. But the way that he used those crowds is definitely awesome. So even though he has a note, it's different. It's not that he's a Gatchaman, but his note definitely gives him some power, and that's the power to summon and control those crowds. Now I wonder, I'm pretty sure that he has no idea who JJ is, because apparently he doesn't believe in heroes, and he doesn't want to, even though he not believe in heroes, he does know that the Gatchamen are out there, but he doesn't want their help. For some reason, he wants to shoulder all this responsibility on himself. Now, to me, that would just seem kind of dumb, because there's no way he can handle everything. I mean, he did handle this one, this one job alone, but that's because he had those crowds and he had Gallus, to help as well, even though he made it. So, in that kind of sense, he still had help, and at the same time, he didn't. But he did do a good job, because he wants to save everybody, because it seems that his biggest worry is that somebody could get hurt. He wants to make sure that everybody comes out of there fine and perfect. But yeah, like I said, he did a real good job. But it seems that red hair alien, he definitely up to something as well, because he fought Joe, and for some reason Joe couldn't hit him. But then that guy put out a note of his own, and these black looking weapons came out of nowhere and just send Joe back. Now, of course, I definitely know that there's no way that guy could be a Gatchaman, but it seems that alien, he has a power similar to JJ, where he can bring out, I want to say notes, but at the same time it was like some kind of cube thing that he pulled out. It was some cube kind of looking thing that he pulled out of somebody when he attacked some random woman. So I definitely want to know, does that alien JJ have some kind of history? It's obvious that Pie Man and OD, they definitely know about this alien, and it seems that OD was lying about not being able to use his power, because if he uses it, apparently everything will be destroyed. So maybe his Gatchaman form is just that overpowered that it's too much of a risk to actually use it in battle. But it is weird though that those two, they didn't want anybody else to fight him. I can understand Pie Man, because he said he lost his best friend to this alien, and apparently that this guy has attacked numerous planets, and whenever he does, he likes to toy with people. Well, basically, he likes them. He likes to destroy a planet from the inside. So that's kind of why he toys with humans, so that they could take out each other. And I definitely see what he means by that. And so it seems that what's that girl name? Utsu-tsu, something like that. Apparently, she's similar to Rogue from the X-Men, where she can't touch another person, because we all saw that she had to use these clones or copies of herself to actually interact with people. Because if she touches you, like she touched that flower, she drained the life from it in one hand, but when she touched it with the other, that energy went back into it. But I gotta say, her power is pretty cool actually. I didn't know that she'd been using clones all this time to this episode, but it seemed that her real self, ever with OD. Now I'm wondering, maybe he can touch her and not be affected, or I'm not really sure, but I'm hoping that we get more, on her. I really want to, learn a lot about her. But of course, Ryu, he's out again, and of course he dressed like a girl. But that alien, he just had, he just had to make a move once again, because there was this girl, there was this little girl that was crying, and her mother just like basically abandoned her, like right there. And to me, that mother was horrible. I did not feel bad at all for what happened to her. That alien kissed her, and he took her form. And even though he wreaked havoc, I definitely did not feel bad. I didn't feel bad for that mother like getting in trouble for that, because to me she had it coming. You treat your daughter that badly, of course some bad karma is heading your way. But that alien, he hit so many people with that car. I believe they said the total number of casualties was 17, and that right there is a lot. And I definitely believe that some of them died. Now I do think that I think that some of them live. I'm pretty sure when he hit that crowd that was like walking the street, I'm pretty sure that most of them died. But I do think that like some of them are still alive. So even though they have some casualties, I believe that they only have like a few deaths. I'm hoping so anyway. But of course, I believe that right there was Ryu first time seeing an alien, cause so much havoc. And the alien, of course, he didn't care. He was having fun. But Ryu kind of have like a little breakdown right there. So I'm hoping from that he might actually go to the Gatchaman and get their help. Because Joe, he really wants to beat this guy. And it seems that earlier, when the alien was causing trouble, there were like these two teenagers that was still on his railing. When he messing with those street lights, they actually got hit by a car, so they died. Because I did notice that Joe placed a flower in a water bottle, and he had it right there. And he was praying for them, so those two died from that, which was sad. But I really want to know, like, what is the path between Joe and Sugami, because Sugami said that he only became a Gatchaman because of him. So I wonder, like, what kind of path do those two have together? I do hope that we find that out. But overall, even though the episode, it was like so much death, even though they were just like random civilians, it was pretty sad, because it's a shame that this one guy can actually cause so much mayhem, and these Gatchamen that are like the protectors don't have a way to beat him yet. So I'm pretty sure this guy's going to be much of a bigger threat. But I do know that he's going down, and I'm hoping that Joe is willing to do it. But as always, guys, that right there was my review. And for this amazing episode, please don't forget to like my video and also subscribe. But as always, you guys take it easy, and I will see you all next time.